today.
That's a great story, man. You're bringing me back too.
Vegas was
because Vegas was that's where it all started for me, and to hear like the Riviera and you and him shooting the shit at the bar like that, it's just like that's old Vegas,
When did old Vegas come?
I think when did
it change?
It changed. It literally changed when I left. I felt like that was the tail end of it. Like I left in 2000. So once Steve Wynn came in 1990, I think it was 1990, he kind of turned Vegas into like a family town. And then they realized that, okay, this isn't making any money anymore. And then they went back to sex, drugs, and rock and roll Vegas. And I think that was right around 2000. So seeing all those monuments go, Steve had a lot to do with that. I mean, I love Steve Wynn. I'm saying his name like he's my friend, but I love what he did for Vegas because I lived there. And my mom and dad, lived a good life there because of that. But it sucked because those hotels are gone and that lifestyle is gone. That Vegas is gone. That style of Vegas is gone now.
What did you do for a living while you were?
I did everything, man. I worked at the the malls that were there. The dolphin habitat at the Mirage. I was a tour guide. Oh my God, I did everything. I was at the Excalibur. That's why when you said you worked, when you went downstairs into that the break room, the cafeteria, I used to eat in that cafeteria. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I worked at. Oh, it was awful, man. But I mean, I always knew that I was gonna do stand up somehow in that city, and even if they weren't gonna book me, that's why I started, renting out theaters and selling my own tickets and stuff like that. So. I rented out a theater on Charleston and Maryland Parkway. It was called the Huntridge Theater. It was an old movie theater, and I would hire comics to come down and do a comedy night there. But I knew somehow I was going to do stand-up in that town. That's why when I finally got the Wynn Hotel that just passed like 2 weeks ago, I was kind of like, when I was on stage, I was like, you guys don't even understand where it all started for me. I was on Charleston and Maryland Parkway, and now here I am at the Wynn. So dreams come true. It just takes a little bit longer,
You've been in LA since 2000.
2000.
What made you finally come to LA?
2001. I just, I had a lot of comic friends, tell me you got to get to LA. You can only do this for so long. You can only book these shows. That's little money is what you're doing. It's not going to enhance your career. You're just getting a little money here and there. But if you want your career to take off, you need to move to LA. Bobby was one of them. Bobby Lee was the first one to be like, get the fuck out of here, man. What are you doing? You need to come to LA. In fact, Bobby was living in San Diego at the time. He goes, I'm moving to LA.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's right.
Bobby was he was like a house regular at the La Jolla Comedy Store. That's where I met Bobby. And then Bobby was like, I flew Bobby out to Vegas, and I did this show at the UNLV, the Student Union. I rented out this hall and had this comedy night. I was going to push this whole Asian theme night, you know what I mean? I had Bobby Lee and myself and another cat named Mark Fernandez. And
Mark.
Yeah, you remember Mark?
From San Diego.
Yeah, from San Diego.
Sweetheart.
The nicest guy.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, man.
Where is he?
I don't know. I need to get back in touch with him, man.
Comedy store guy.
Yep,
always really nice.
Always
Filipino.
nice. Yep.
Very sweetheart of a kid.
Man.
Oh my God. Nice haircut. Good looking.
Yeah, good looking guy.
Great guy.
And then,
sweetheart of a fucking
And then
man.
Bobby had the big afro at the time,
Yes,
and he always wore the Hawaiian shirt. This is before Mad TV. And I flew him out, and I remember at the end of that weekend, he looked at me. He was like, "You need to move to LA. He's like, you can't stay here. Like, this is not going to do anything for you, man. You're gonna." I swear to God, he says it to this day too. He goes, "You're gonna be shoveling tiger shit for the rest of your life." And
Were you shoveling tiger shit for what?
I think I was shoveling tiger shit at that time. And I was doing the tour guide, but I mean, basically the same thing. I'm working in some kind of animal habitat, and he was right. So. Yeah, thank God. Oh, no, this is before the tiger shit. I was doing something else at that time. And Bobby was just like, you got to do it. You know what's crazy is I was on Bobby's...
Tiger Belly.
I was on Tiger Belly. I'm sorry I keep going all over the place,
Great.
Joey.
I don't give a fuck.
But I told Bobby, I was like, yo, man, I don't know if you know this, but you have indirectly motivated me so many times. And I don't think you understand it because Bobby doesn't take compliments ever.
Right,
he's the fucking worst. The guy. Something's wrong with him mentally. And I go, you need to hear this, bro, because you do motivate people, and your words do, what you say really does affect people. And that I told him about that when you told me that I'll be shoveling tiger shit. Yeah, you were being funny, but it hit my heart, to see you get back on a plane and go to LA and chase your dreams, and here I am in Vegas just trying and be a comic. You know what I mean? That what you said to me really motivated me. And then there was this other time where we were pitching a show in LA, and we were sitting in the parking lot at, I think it was at MTV. We were pitching a show to MTV, whatever it is. I don't know what the network was, but anyways, we were in the parking lot, and we're going over what we're gonna pitch back and forth, right? And then he said something to me, and I laughed, but I guess I wasn't really listening to what he was saying to me, and he got offended by that. You know what I mean? And then he goes, "You don't fucking get it." He goes, "You don't fucking get it, do you? Fucking wake up, man. It's more than this, man. It's fucking more than this." And he got out of the car and he slammed the door. And I was like, wait a minute, I thought we were just joking for a second, but I didn't know what he was saying was really serious. And I remember that was the day I made this conscious decision to it's not about, and basically what he was saying is it's not about the road all the time and about the money. It's about fucking honing in on your craft and showing the people what you have. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I guess.
absolutely.
And that's what he said to me in the car. He goes, "It's not about that. It's not about the fucking road all the time and making your money. It's about honing in on this craft and letting people know that you have this gift and show people that. That's what this is all about." The show that we were pitching. And he slammed the door on me and he walked off and he was really mad. And I think that was the day I woke up and I was just like, whoa, I get it now. And I literally did. That did wake me up, and it motivated me. And I changed my way of looking at the road and changed my way at trying to put my mark in Hollywood. And you know what I mean?
You're still a tremendous road warrior.
Dude, I am, man. I am.
You love it.
I am.
Every week?
Every week, bro. I got to.